Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vishwanath. Today's chapter is triangles and the topic problems on BPT and converse of BPT. Problems on BPT and the converse of BPT. In my last class, how to prove the theorem BPT or Thales theorem, I showed you. Today, some problems on the theorem, Thales theorem or BPT and the converse of BPT also. Let us have a glance on BPT once again. Let ABC be a triangle. Let ABC a triangle in which D is a line in ABC triangle. D is a line drawn parallel to BC. In ABC triangle, D is a line drawn parallel to BC. So there are three sides are there in triangle ABC, AB, AC and BC. For these three sides, AB, AC and BC, DE drawn parallel to only BC. DE drawn parallel to BC. So DE drawn parallel to BC. What about the remaining two sides? These two sides. For these two sides, we did not draw any parallel. But these two sides are divided in equal ratio. That means AB is divided. AB is divided into AD and DB. So AB is divided into AD and DB. AC is divided. AC is divided into AE and EC. So what is the conclusion of Thales theorem? A line drawn, D is a line drawn parallel to BC. D is a line drawn parallel to BC divides the other two sides, AB and AC, in equal ratio. That means AB is divided into AD and DB. So that AD and DB ratio is equal to AC is divided into AE and EC. AE and EC. That is equal to AE and EC. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So BC is not divided because D is drawn parallel to BC. So BC for one side we draw parallel. The other two sides are divided in equal ratio. That is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is only called as BPT. To prove this one, refer my last class. In that the BPT result is proved. This is the result of BPT. For any triangle, you have to use the same concept. What is converse of BPT? Converse of BPT is same like BPT only, but there in triangle ABC, D is a line. Here, if AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So in this triangle, in the first triangle, DE parallel to BC. So DE parallel to BC given. So from the BPT, we can say AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. But in the second triangle, DE parallel to BC is not given, but AD by DB equal to AE by EC is given. Then DE parallel to EC. This is only called as converse of BPT. Converse of the BPT is easy. So we say the BPT in reverse order. What BPT says? In BPT, a line drawn parallel to one side divides the other two sides in equal ratio. Converse of the BPT says the other two sides are already in ratio, then the lines are parallel. So in the first BPT, parallel lines are given, so sides are divided in equal ratio. In converse, sides are divided in equal ratio, then DE parallel to BC. That is, so it is a converse. In BPT, DE parallel to BC given, we write this. in BPT. In converse of BPT, equal ratio they give, then we need to write sides, the third side and the line drawn both are parallel. So it is the converse of BPT. Got it? In BPT, lines are parallel, then the sides are divided in equal ratio. In converse of BPT, sides are divided in equal ratio, then lines are parallel. It is converse of BPT. Using this converse of BPT and BPT, we are producing one more additional result. This is the additional result of the BPT. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. If DE parallel to BC given, then AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. In triangle ABC, DE drawn parallel to BC, then AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. That is because of BPT. For this BPT result, if we do some changes, we can obtain one more result. That is the additional result. What is that? First, what we will do, the result of the BPT, what result of the BPT we got, that we take in reciprocal order. That is this. We write it in reciprocal form. After writing in reciprocal form, add 1 on either side. Taken reciprocal and plus 1 is added. Taken in reciprocal form, 1 is added. The result of the BPT for any triangle, write it in reciprocal form, add 1. Then go for LCM. Then we get AD into 1 AD, DB into 1 DB plus AD into 1 AD. Similarly on right hand side, AE into 1 AE, 1 into EC plus AE into 1 AE. Now DB plus AD. Look at DB plus AD. DB plus AD. Nothing but full AB. Once again I say DB plus AD. Look at DB plus AD. So these two part we added will get whole AB by AD equal to, similarly on right hand side also, EC plus AE. EC is this much and EAE both are added will get whole thing AC divided by AE. So we write this one once again in reciprocal form. LCM is taken here. First, the result of the BPT. This is the result of the BPT. We wrote in reciprocal form. Then plus 1 is added. Then we took LCM. After the LCM, what result we got? That once again we write it in reciprocal form. AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. This is the additional result of the BPT. So I once again repeat the 1, 2, 3 results. The first result is directly BPT. In any triangle, a line drawn parallel to one side divides the other two sides are in equal ratio. That is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is the BPT result. The second one is converse of BPT. In converse of the BPT, we write the BPT in reverse form. That is, already sides are in equal ratio, lines are parallel. Here in BPT, lines are parallel, the other two sides are in equal ratio. But here the other two sides are in equal ratio, then lines are parallel, converse of BPT. The additional result what it gives, in additional result, the BPT, for BPT first written in reciprocal form, then plus 1 is added. Then once again what answer we got after the LCM, that once again wrote it in reciprocal form. Then we got this result. This result you tally with the main diagram, that is, this is the main diagram, ABC, DE. Look at AD by AB, AD by AB, AE by AC, AE by AC. So the additional result of the BPT gives, in BPT, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC we write. That means almost half by half, half by half. But the additional result gives you AD by not DB, AD by AB, whole thing. AD half form and AB is whole form. AE half form, AC whole form. So the additional result give you half and full form. In BPT, half by half, half by half. But in additional result of the BPT gives you half by whole, half by whole. So BPT you can write it in two forms. The one is half by half, half by half. And another one is half and full. That is AD whole thing AB, AE whole thing AC. So like many results we write from one theorem, that is a BPT half by half, half by half. The converse of the BPT, if ratios are given, lines are parallel. The additional result gives you half by full, half by full form. So these three are the very important results of the BPT. Using these three results, we'll solve some problems. Some easy type of problem, let us see from the exercise. In figure, DE parallel to BC, in the figure DE parallel to BC, AD equal to 1.5, AE equal to 1 centimeter, DB equal to 3 centimeter. Find EC. Find EC. So before finding length of the EC, first make sure that when I should use BPT, because next one more concept is also there in triangles chapter, that is similarity of triangle. Most of the students confuse in similarity of triangle and BPT. When I should use BPT, when I should use similarity of triangle. These two, lot of confusion is there among students. How to resolve this confusion? Simple thing, students. In the given diagram, one line should be parallel to the other side. This is the first condition. The second thing is only they have discussed about the other two sides length only. So condition of BPT concept to be used in the given diagram. The first condition, line should be parallel. That means one line is parallel to any one side of the triangle. That is the first condition. Second thing is which are the sides are divided. Those four parts should be discussed. That means the length of the parallel line should not be discussed. See, DE length and BC lengths are not given. DE and BC are parallels, but those lengths are not given. But the other two sides which are divided, those sides lengths are given in segments. So like this, one pair of lines are parallel, the other two sides lengths are given, then you can use BPT. In case DE length also given, you cannot use BPT. If DE length is given, BC length to be find out, you cannot use BPT. BPT says that one pair of lines are parallel, the other two sides are divided. So which are the two sides divided? Those lengths are given and to be find out. But parallel lengths are not given. Parallels are there, but those lengths are not given. If parallels are there, those lengths are also given. We cannot solve using BPT. Then we use similarity of the triangle concept. That comes after once BPT is completed. So let us use BPT. Find EC length. Solution. So once the lines are parallel given, DE parallel to BC, straight away you can use the BPT. That is, one line is drawn parallel to any one side, divides the other two sides an equal ratio. But that result I should write like this: AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, or AD by AB equal to AE by AC. In these two, which is correct? The first result is AD by DB, off by off form I wrote. The second one is AD by AB, off by full form. See, both the results are correct. This is straight away from the BPT. This is the additional result of BPT. Both are correct. You can use any one in these two results. Off by off form, or off by full form. Anyone you can use. In both the result, we'll get the answer. I'll show you. What is the length of AD? So we need to write a reason here. When you write any result for any problem, write the reason. How did you write this? How did you write this? Because of BPT theorem. Now the length of AD 1.5, length of BD 3, length of AE from the diagram 1, length of EC not given, EC only right. So go for cross multiplication. EC into 1.5, 1.5 EC equal to 3 into 1, 3. 1.5 into BC, 3 into 1. EC is equal to 3 by 1.5. EC is equal to 1.5, 2 is 1.5 plus 1.5, 3 no, so 1.5 2 is 2 centimeter. The answer is EC length is, what is the length of EC? EC is 2 centimeter. If I use the additional result of the BPT over here, that is half by full form, what answer we get? AD is 1.5, AB is the whole thing, 1.5 plus 3, 4.5. AE is 1, AC whole thing is not given, AC only right. Then cross multiply, AC into 1, or you can divide here only. 1.5 1 is 1.5, 3 is 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, 4.5. 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by AC. Cross multiply, AC into 1 AC, 3 into 1 3. We'll get AC 3 centimeter. The question is EC. See, in the diagram, whole thing AC is 3 centimeter we got from the result. AC is 3, so whole thing is 3. Here to here 1. Here to here 1, whole thing is 3. Then the remaining this is 2. 1 plus 2 only no 3. So therefore EC length 2. EC is equal to 3 minus 1, that is 2 centimeter. Look at, both the answers are correct. You can use off by off form, or off by full form. Both are the results of BPT only. This is direct result, this is additional result. Both are correct. Let us see other example. Again I remind you, before using BPT, the important condition should be one pair of lines are parallel and the other two sides lengths are discussed. The length of the parallel lines are not discussed. One pair of parallel lines are given, but those lengths are not required. The lengths of other two sides segments are required, even in finding length or proving problems. In both the cases, very careful, don't confuse with the similarity of triangle and Thales theorem. In Thales theorem, mainly these divided part lengths are discussed. From the diagram, DE parallel to BC, this is given, DE parallel to BC. What is the length of X? Find X. Question is find X. AD is equal to x centimeter, DB is equal to x plus 3 centimeter, A is equal to 3 centimeter, EC is equal to 4 power x minus 1. What is the value of x? You know that here one pair of parallel lines are there, the other two sides are divided, even x is there in other two sides. The length of parallels are not discussed, so therefore we can write Thales theorem here. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. The reason is BPT, because of the BPT. Substitute x by x plus 3 is equal to 3x by 4x minus 1. Cross multiply. X of 4x minus 1 is equal to 3x of x plus 3. 4x into 4x. 4x square minus x is equal to 3x square plus 9x. So we shift 3x this side. 4x square minus 3x square minus x. 9x also bring this side, minus 9x is equal to 0. These two subtracted will get only x square minus 10x is equal to 0. Minus 1x minus 9x. If you take out x common, x minus 10 is equal to 0. Now one value of x is equal to 0 and another x minus 10 is equal to 0, that is x is equal to plus 10. X is equal to 0 not exist. X is equal to 10. X is equal to 0 not exist. X is equal to 10, that is correct. So find x. What is the value of x? X is 10 centimeter. See, in case in this step, if you would get one more term here, then it become quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c not there here. C becomes 0. If there are three terms are there, ax square plus bx plus c, you need to go for prime factorization, that is factorization of the middle term. Then you can get the two answer in this two x values, which is positive, that we consider negative values are not exist. Or there is no x square term, directly you get x value. Okay. So in this way we can find the length of x or a value of x using BPT. Another example. See, in triangle XYZ, PQ parallel to YZ. In triangle XYZ, PQ parallel to YZ, what is the length of PZ? So in this diagram, which are the two lines are parallel? PQ parallel to YZ. So till now, I was explaining the simple type of diagrams, that is A, B, C, DE parallel to BC. Like this I was giving. Now parallel lines are not given horizontally. Parallel lines are given. So this parallel line, these two are the parallel lines. So this time PQ parallel to YZ. So this kind of the diagrams are given. Don't confuse. First that diagram turn in this way. Turn in this way. Then this become easy for you now. So make the parallel lines towards your front view. And diagram is given in this way also. You turn the sheet such that you make the diagram like pyramid type. Pyramid. Now it is easy. These two are parallel lines. These two are parallel lines. So these two sides are divided. Look at PQ and YZ are not divided. PQ and YZ are not divided. These two are parallel lines. The divided sides are XZ and XY. XZ and XY. So therefore, xp by pz is equal to xq by qy. xp by pz is equal to xq by qy, or this two are half by half form. If you want to write half by full form, xp of xz full, xq of xy full. There are two ways of writing BPT, so you can follow any one. So when these two sides are parallel, make the diagram 90-degree tilt and write xp by pz is equal to xq by qy because of the BPT, and substitute the given values and find the unknown. Suppose the diagram would be in this way. In triangle PMN, xy parallel to MN, like this given. So any lengths to be find out in PMN triangle xy parallel to, so there are two lines which are parallel. So turn the diagram such that you make the diagram towards your face, front view, like this. Then now it is looking like pyramid and it is easy. These two are parallel, these two are parallel, then these two sides are divided. That's so PM and PN are divided. PM is divided into PX by XM. PN is divided into PT by TN. That is half by half. If you want to write half by full form, PX by PM, PT by PN, or PX by XM, PY by Y. So like that you can turn the diagram either clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction such that the diagram looks in this shape. Then it is easy to write the ratios. So here xy parallel to mn, so therefore px by xm is equal to py by yn, or px by pm, half by full, py by pn, in this two, anyone you can use to find out the unknown. Let us say some other example from proving part. In figure, DF parallel to AE, DE parallel to AC. There are two sets of parallel lines are there. DF parallel to AE, look at these two are parallel, and another pair DE and AC, these two are another two parallel. Prove that BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. Okay, this is one of the important problem from the proving using BPT. Using BPT, how to find the unknown lengths? Just now we did from 3 examples. Now using BPT, how to prove some LHS and RHS that are given in the question. So using these two parallel lines, prove that BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. Let us see. Proof. See, first let us see whether I should use similarity of the triangle or BPT concept. So first thing is two sets of parallel lines are given. To use BPT, the main thing is set of parallel lines. Second thing is What to be proved? Those segments are taken from not parallel, that should be from other two sides. Look at BF. BF is here. Look at BF. FE. FE is here. BE. BE also this. EC. Look at these, all the four segments are taken from dividing sides. Sorry, divided sides. These four segments are taken from divided side. Look at in this, what to prove? The parallel lines are not included. Look at here, two sets of parallel lines are there. DF, DE, AE, AC. There are two sets of parallel lines are there. These four parallel lines are there, but that is not inserted in the proof. Not inserted in the proof. That is only given as parallel. These two are given as parallel, but these four parallel lines are not inserted in the proof. So therefore, we need to use BPT only. Suppose in what to prove, even parallel lines also added. Parallel line lengths also DF, DE, AE and AC. These four lines also added somewhere here in the proof. We cannot use BPT. So let us use here BPT, because what to prove, in that only divided side segments are there. Look at these two sides are divided. These four lines are not divided. Only these two sides are divided. Therefore, we need to use BPT. To turn the diagram towards your side, you understand now. Look at like this. I take a reading pen to divide the main diagram into two. Look at this diagram is the example of one BPT. Look at BEA is a triangle. In that these two are parallel. Look at 1, 2. These two are parallel. These two sides are divided. Make the full diagram into two or more than two set of triangles. Look at BEA, a triangle. In that these two sides are parallel. In a triangle, one line is drawn parallel to the other side, divides the other two sides in parallel. One line is drawn parallel to one side, divides the other two sides in parallel. So therefore, DF parallel to AE, that is given. So what we can write? Then these two are parallel. When these two are parallel, we can write BF by FE, BD by DA, half by half form. BF by FE, BD by DA, only for this triangle. Don't confuse by the other triangle. Only look at this red in color triangle, so which is marked in red color. Only look at this triangle, and BF by FE is equal to BD by DA, because of these two sides are parallel. Now we can write DF parallel to AE. Look at DF parallel to AE. If you observe from this side, you observe from this side, DF parallel to AE. Therefore, what we can write? BF by FE is equal to BD by DA. From, how did you write this? From BPT result. And also mark this result as 1. One more set of triangles are there. That triangle, again I turn the diagram. Now this time take this. These two are another pair of parallel lines. And the diagram is this. Now, the big triangle I'm taking, BCA. In BCA triangle, ED parallel to AC. In BCA triangle, full triangle I'm taking. In that, these two are parallel. When these two are parallel, then we can write BE by EC is equal to BD by DA. The reason is, these two are parallel. When these two are parallel, the segments are BE by EC, BD by DE. So therefore, because of DE parallel to AC, look at, before these two are parallel taken, and we got one result. Now this time DE and AC are parallel. DE and AC are parallel. Therefore, what's your result? BE by EC. When these two are parallel, BE by EC, BD by DA. BE by EC is equal to BD by DA. This is also because of the BPT. Result 2. In 1 and 2 result, look at BF by FE is equal to BD by DA. Here BE by EC is equal to BD by DA. From 1 and 2 result, look at this BD by DA is common right hand side. So from 1 and 2 right sides are equal, then LHS also equal. Then I can write BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. So look at what to prove. BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. That we obtained. Hence, proved. Okay, using this BPT, direct result of BPT, additional result of BPT, and converse of BPT, many problems you can solve to find out unknown lengths or to prove some problems. Now homework section. So in figure, ML parallel to BC and NL parallel to DC. In figure, ML parallel to BC, NL parallel to DC. Then prove that AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. So the last problem I explained in a similar way. There are two sets of triangles are there. Look at, this is the one set. In that these two are parallel. You observe from this side, and you can write when these two sides are parallel, you can write the ratios in this way. If you observe from this side, one more set of triangle is there. That is here these two are parallel. Then you can write half by 5, half by 5. Then first and second result when we tally equation 1, equation 2, can obtain this. Please try this problem. Question number 1. Question number 2. Figure DE parallel to BC, in the figure BE 1.8 centimeter, AE 5.4 centimeter, BD length is X, DC length is 7.2 centimeter. The same, this diagram also, if you observe from this side, when these two are parallel, you can write half by half form, or half by full form also. So okay, and find X. These two are the homework for you. The first problem proving, second problem unknown length finding. Don't you? Yes, it is easy. Hope you got this. Thank you. Thank you.